Greetings. Today I want to share a story with you before our practice. So last video I shot was on Qi Gong for anxiety, and I mentioned at the beginning of the video that I had a tendency towards anxiety. And I think it's important to know our tendencies, but I think it's also important to know that we are susceptible to things that aren't our tendencies. And my story is that during my time getting my Ph.D., I had gotten to a point where I thought, I can't do this. I don't want to do this. This isn't a part of who I am. And I didn't know what to do at the time. And so I went and saw a therapist. And the therapist diagnosed me, dual diagnosis of major depression and anxiety. I walked out of that office and I was devastated because I thought, and she wanted me to take medication. I thought, I'm not depressed. I've never been depressed. Depression, oh, it's got such a stigma to it. What I realized is that at the time, yes, I probably was depressed. I did take the medication, and it did help me get through, and I did finish my PhD. And now, gosh, almost 20 years later, I have been gifted this practice of how to understand when we are experiencing disharmonies. And instead of just immediately going to a label, although that's what I'm naming this video, Qi Gong for depression, instead of immediately going to the symptom or the label, we recognize where the disharmony is in our system and utilize this practice of working with our energy skillfully to reharmonize, rebalance, re-energize ourselves, and recognize that we have so many gifts to self-heal. So let's enjoy that together. At the beginning of the practice, I want us to wake up this energy inside of us. And depression, clinically, or whether in Eastern medicine, is related to the lungs. It's, as I experienced, it's the lack of ability to be inspired, or the place where we come where we might not find inspiration. I just say the lack of ability, it's like we're not able to connect with that. So we want to open up some of the channels in the lungs so that we can breathe in our life. We can breathe in the life around us and feel the abundance, confidence, and courage, which are the positive qualities of the lungs. So we're going to take the first two fingers and come right underneath the collarbone. You'll find a little dip between the shoulder and kind of the rib area. Just take your fingers and rub right in there. You don't have to be overly precise because we don't have needles, but these are the first 2 points on the lung meridian. So thinking about these lines of energies like rivers in the body, and here we're kind of opening the flow to that energy from the lungs. So just small, gentle circles in one direction. And as you're circling in one direction, go ahead and take some nice deep breaths into the lungs. So when energy gets blocked, or when Qi gets blocked, energy cannot flow. So here it's as if we're creating an opening in the flow of energy to the lungs. Let's go ahead and just a light loose fist gently knock on that area. Again, nice deep breaths. Other hands relaxed, your tailbone and your sacrum all relaxed down to the earth. You feel rooted. And let's go ahead and release. And just notice before you switch sides, if you feel anything moving down the right arm into the right fingertips. Let's try the other side so we can feel balanced. Little circles, first 2 fingers. You might find some tenderness there. Often there is tenderness in some of these primary source points of the organs. And that's just showing that we need to move some energy there. So little circles. Deep breath. helps, you can close your eyes. Just because you feel resistance, tightness, tenderness doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you. Rather, you're here and you're enjoying the practice. So congratulations. There's something right with you. Gifted yourself this opportunity. Light loose fist and just tap right underneath the collarbone. Deep breath into the lungs. All right, thumb and fingers together. Let's go ahead and put it right on those spots. We're gonna make even more space for the energy. We're gonna make some big circles backwards and then round the torso down. So inhale, exhale. Rooster spreads its feathers. We're leaving the hands right there, right underneath the collarbone and those lung points. Making space. What we do at the beginning of our Qigong practice is that we make space. We open this flow of energy so that when we go into the flowing part of the practice, we can fill up with the positive energy. Let's go in the other direction. So come forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And then let's release the arms. You just want to keep that energy flowing. Let's continue to invite the breath in. Spinal cord breathing. We'll inhale, open the arms, chest lifts towards the sky. Exhale, round forward, forearms come towards one another. Inhale, your knees are bent. Tailbone is soft down to the earth. And knees stay bent as you round the torso forward. So this movement is a little bit more for the upper spine, and it's not so much a squat bringing the knees any further. So they kind of stay bent in the same angle. So inhale, open up, invite in inspiration, courage. Love this practice because we think about how our energy manifests not only physically, but emotionally, spiritually, mentally. Such a diverse gift of a practice. Okay, one more like this, then we'll add one more layer on. We're gonna do the lung healing sound. So when you come up, you're gonna inhale, and we're gonna purge energy. Same thing, come forward, open the hands, and the sound is kind of like a snake hiss. Inhale, but just the S. And then open the hands, release stagnant, gray, stale energy. Inhale. Releasing sadness, grief, depression, down to the earth. Open up to the sky. One more. Release. Breathe in. Imagining your lungs filling up with this brilliant, brilliant white, golden light. Let's bring some more healing energy into the lungs. We're going to activate some energy and then draw it into the lungs. So we're going to activate energy first down towards the wrists. So you're gently going to knock the wrists together. So here we're opening up some energy lines for the emotions and the immune system, the inner and the outer gates. The inner gates on the inside of the wrists for emotional healing, emotional energy. The outer gates on the outer wrists for the strengthening the immune system. go ahead and other side. So the lungs are also connected to the immune system. And then now let's take this into the fingertips where the meridians ends. You're just going to rub the fingernails together. Rub them really briskly together. First fingernails and first knuckles rubbing together. And then release. Big surprise. Just feel that vibration. That didn't come from a cup of coffee. That sensation, that aliveness came from within you. So you just draw the hands right up in front of the lungs, elbows and shoulders relaxed, sink back into your heels. Close your eyes and imagine this white golden light coming into the lungs, filling you up with courage, confidence. You're inspired to step forward into your day, into your life. Release the hands. Go ahead and step the feet together to a practice for letting go. This is called the Boa Sheds Its Skin. Bring the hands together, palm to palm. Thumbs press right into the breastbone. Before we begin, take some nice deep breaths into the low belly. Centering yourself right here. Not having to go back into the past at this moment or forward into the future, but right here. We'll move into this boa practice for letting go of the old. So just begin with an inhale. Exhale. Turn the hands down, fingertips towards the earth. Then we're going to draw the hands up, so this little circle towards the heart, and the hands open up into this lotus posture right at the solar plexus, right where the sternum ends. And then we'll open the arms up, send the hips forward, gathering this big ball of energy into the lungs. We're going to press it down, and then we kick some stuff up. So we inhale, the back of the hands come together, and then we're going to exhale down to the earth, releasing the old down to the earth. The back of the hands draw together, come standing up, and the arms circle around, palms together, and we finish where we began. We'll do that several times so you can feel the transformation of energy of letting go and inviting in a new perspective, a new way, a greater connection. Exhale, fingertips release down to the earth. Circle the hands up, back of the hands together, open up lotus. Drop the hands, inhale, send the hips forward, gathering the gifts of inspiration into the lungs. What is it? Exhale, press down, digest your courage, digest your confidence. And then kick up, back of the hands together, let go of what's holding you back. Exhale. Inhale, back of the hands together. Welcome the abundance into the heart. A few more, less words. Release the hands. Circle up. Drop. Inhale. Exhale, press down. Inhale, draw up. Exhale, let go. Inhale, draw back up. Open up. Open up to the possibilities. You step into the light of your authentic self. What could be true? One more. Release the hands down. Circle up. Inhale, send the hips forward. Digest your essence. Press down. Inhale, draw up. Let go of the residual doubt. Inhale, draw up. Gather into the heart space your truth. Breathing deep into the belly. Feel this healing light now taking root inside of you. Every cell inside of you lighting up with healing, brilliant white light. Release the hands. Yeah. So now we've activated some energy. We've done a little bit of warm up, a little bit of circulation. Now let's get into a little bit more release before we invite in, before we tonify. So we had to kind of activate, let it go. One more opportunity to do that with our shaking. So shake into the wrists, the elbows, soften the shoulders, the neck. Inhale. Let's make the lung healing sound again. Inhale. Inhale. One more. Slow it down. Feel that energy. Your unique energy flowing through you freely. The resistance, the sadness, grief is losing its hold. And now you can experience this awakening, even if it's just a little glimpse of your courage. Let's tonify these good qualities of the lungs. Bring the hands round in front of you, elbows soft, shoulders open just a little bit. You feel there's some space in the armpits to invite the energy to move through you. Knees are soft, and your tailbone is just relaxed down to the earth. Feel the support of the earth. We move into Buddha holds up the earth. So inhale, draw the hands up. When you get to the lungs, the palms spiral towards your lungs, and we continue to reach up overhead. Soft elbows, and then the exhale returns the hands spiraling towards the chest and back where we began. Floating on the breath, inhale. Exhale, hands float down. Inhale. Exhale. To go through these flows, maybe open your mind to what inspires you in your life. What right now is inspiring? Is it seeing the sunrise or the sunset? Is it conversations with your family? Is it discovery of what's possible for you? What lights you up? Qigong is a practice of getting to our truest self, this source of energy that is abundant, so that we can walk forth in this world with confidence, courage. Let's bring that in. Exhale. Bring the hands up now just to chest height, palms face you. Feeling this glowing, undeniable light coming from within you. Turn the palms up, right by the chest line. Great Bear swims in the ocean. Send the arms out to the side, the back of the hands turn in, and then we draw into the heart space, palms up. So we reach the arms out, the back of the hands toward one another, and then turn the palms up. That's the mechanics. But there's so much more to this flow than what are my arms doing. Here, see yourself floating through a vast river, floating with ease. We inhale, we draw that ease into the heart. Exhale, just floating through the water. Inhale. Positive energy moves into the heart, into the lungs. You are this energetically massive being if you'll only allow yourself to experience that. Oh, greatness. It's yours. So a little rounding of the spine. And we inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale, let's do one more. This time turn the palms, draw in, hold into the chest. Taking these opportunities to feel how the energy is transforming inside of you. Knowing that you are your own best healer. Release the hands for a moment, down by the side. This is early on in your Qigong journey. Know that you may be questioning, is this possible? That means you're stepping in the right direction. Instead of questioning the mechanics and am I getting this right, feel the flow. Let's do one more. Soaring Crane. Float the arms up to chest height, palms down. On your inhale, take the arms out to your side, shoulder height. Turn palms up, thumb and first finger meet, and we come into the center, sinking the chest back. Inhale, float the arms out. Exhale, thumb and first finger together, palms up. Inhale. Okay. A little simpler here, you've got the mechanics. Now invite in the energy, as if you're this beautiful white crane soaring over this vast ocean. You, the crane, the ocean, your potential. Yes. Inhale. Exhale, sink the chest back. Exhale. One more, inhale. This time, exhale. And then turn the palms to you. Inhale, draw in this golden, bright white light. And then turn the palms away from you, press forward. Where we were, palms down. Inhale, separate the arms, palms down. So we're just adding that last piece on. Thumb and first finger together. And then draw in, so that you're drawing in this inspiration, this courage, and you're sending away doubt, denial, grief. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, draw in. Exhale. And if you're just going with the flow, okay. Okay. You're still with me. Awesome. But if you can just maybe tune in, as my shirt says, raise your vibration just a little bit. Maybe even get curious about what this energy is. This invisible life force, energy moving in you. Draw it in, draw it in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, let's just draw in. Reconnecting with your healing potential. Reconnecting with this unique energy. You can't necessarily measure the direct energy that's flowing through us. We can certainly sense and feel the effects. Let's draw that energy from the lungs down into the belly and store our inspirations here. Step your feet together. Let's do a short centering. Let's do align all parts of ourselves. Turn the left palm up and inhale, reach the right arm out to your side. And down. Inhale, sweep left arm. Exhale down to the center. Continue. Drawing in the vastness of nature. Nature doesn't quit. Nature wants us to pay attention, to source its gifts. that we may recognize our own. One more. Draw in. Hands on your belly. And for today, to close our practice, I want you to sense that you are a brilliant candle flickering in the wind. This white golden light shining abundantly out through your crown. Just gently flickering. It's not overpowering. Healing, harmonizing, rebalancing. Take a deep breath into the belly. Thank you. Pursue your inspirations. You have them. Be well.